Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. And tonight, it'll be the Lakers going up against New York. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And two titans of the game going head-to-head tonight here at center, Greg. This is the matchup everyone will be watching.
And how can you not when you have a talented center matchup like we have tonight? I don't expect either player to give an inch.
Now here's Kobe. Green, the screen. From about 16. A kick out to O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Or the pass to Sprewell. Here's Houston. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You love the efficiency that Houston scores and plays with. Takes smart shots all the time.
Kobe kicks to Shaq. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Excellent defense there from Ewing.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Out to the right wing. Sprewell, the pass to Ewing. Shaq with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the paint, and Shaq with the slam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
O'Neal's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Sprewell. Pass to Ewing. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Ewing slams it in.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size.
Kobe attacking. And that one, good.
Shaq doing a nice job setting that screen.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Ward. He's guarded by Harden. Pass to Sprewell. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
The Knicks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And so New York calls timeout. Their first. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Or the pass to Sprewell. For the three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And how about Sprewell? They're dropping ones from deep. Really like how he's starting to get a feel for that three-pointer.
And Bryant kicks to Rice. Over Sprewell. Over to the wing. And here's Harper from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A decent three-point shooter. I like Harper testing his range right there.
Here's Ward. Scoreless thus far. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Ward. Here's Houston. Here's Sprewell. His three-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Kobe. And the dunk by Bryant.
Leaping up to the rim. Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Ward. Pass to Houston. Johnson with a screen on Bryant. Down low. Here's Houston. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
That's Houston's sweet spot now, knocking jumpers down off the catch.
Lakers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Harper dishes to Kobe. Here's Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Sprewell. Pass to Houston. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Shaq with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Harper. O'Neal inside. Ewing defending. Shaq's shot is off. Here's Sprewell. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Harper kicks to Green. Back to Harper. Left side, Bryant. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Ward. After the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Houston. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, Bryant. No good on the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Ward. Still scoreless. Ewing against Harper. Ewing can't hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ewing. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Houston. It's blocked by Shaq.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Rice. 17 points in his last outing. Bryant the pass to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And New York making a change here. Hamby's checked in.
Marcus Hamby.
And here are the Knicks now. 7-point differential. Here's Ward. Still without a basket. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson with a screen on Kobe. And it's Sprewell missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Harper. Back to Shaq. It's rebounded by Campbell.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Basket counts.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Here's Ward. Pass to Ewing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Horry's checked in for Green. O'Neal dishes to Bryant for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Ewing's got his 6th rebound on the night. Horry against Wingate. Pass to Childs. Wallace right side. Here's Camby. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harper kicks to Rice. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Childs. Here's Wallace. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
O'Neal. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Ewing's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out to the wing. Here's Childs. No scoring in this one. Here's Wingate. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
A free throw good from Wingate. And Clark, here in the early phases of the regular season, for players that are having a tough time and struggling with their shots, what are some of the ways to get back on track?
Usually these cold streaks take care of themselves, but getting somebody to rebound for you and putting up a few extra reps never hurt anybody either.
Now here's Harper. Over Houston. Houston pulls it in.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Driving inside. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
The shot was sent back with some attitude right there.
Bryant drives in, and the dunk by Kobe.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Here is Wingate. On the wing, Wallace. Here's Houston. No good from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Houston. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts. Kobe passes to Ori.
Come get it, come get it.
O'Neal against Camby. And here's Harper from the arc. Rebound by Wallace. New York trails by 10. Pass to Wingate. And here is Thomas. New York moving it around. And slam dunk by Camby.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Bryant from way outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's Houston. Elbow shot. And there it is for him. Houston's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Knicks.
Much respect for the jumper of Houston. He knows exactly when to let it fly.
Into the lane. Harper the pass to Ori. Good on the shot. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Houston the pass to Thomas. To the wing right side. Here's Houston, guarded by Kobe. Here's Childs. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Kobe. And the dunk by Bryant.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Here's Childs. Still yet to score. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Thomas. Here's Houston. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Bryant finds O'Neal. Jam by O'Neal.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Houston, defended by Bryant. Right at the free throw line, and Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Harper the pass to Ori. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Kurt Thomas.
Ori showing a lot of determination there, putting the shot through while also drawing the foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Childs. Hasn't made one yet. That's tipped. Out left to the wing. Here's Rice. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Green is checked in for the Lakers.
Number 45, AC Green.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. A floater. Houston can't get it to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so here is New York following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Here's Childs to end the cold streak. Good on the three-point shot. Houston's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Houston is so consistent from out there.
Rice kicks to Bryant. Green taking his time here. Bryant finds O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Over Camby. Shaq can't get it to go. New York trails by 15. Inside, it's stolen by Green. Now Harper. Pass to Rice. Now Shaq. Left side, Kobe. All sorts of time. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal.
O'Neal's got 3 assists now in this one. For New York, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Childs. Nothing on the board. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bryant with it. Green up on top. Here's Rice. No good on the triple.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Childs. To the middle. Here's Thomas. They shoot again. It's blocked by Shaq. He's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. So both teams making some changes here. Now here's Camby. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia.
And you know what? In that last game, he was also all over the place on defense, mucking up the passing lanes and getting all kinds of steals, too.
And the shot goes in.
Derek Fisher.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
New York trails by 17. Here's Ward. Pass to Houston. Five to shoot. Launches it. Shaw with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the inside. Camby with the steal. Here's Houston. He's got 9. New York, no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Here's Ward. Shaq against Camby. Shoots over O'Neal. Camby, no luck.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
On the wing, Green. O'Neal against Camby. Shaq passes to Shaw. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fisher. It's rebounded by New York. Camby's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Wallace. Pass to Johnson. Fade away. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Once Larry Johnson has the rock in close, you might as well put up 2 on the scoreboard.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 18-7 run. So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Teams changing it up here. Here is Shaw. He has yet to score. Fires from 18. Here's Sally. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Or the pass to Johnson. Now Ewing, guarded by Sally. Ewing misses. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 20-7 run. Pass to Shaw. And Fox has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. New York trails by 19. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Fisher dishes to Fox. Back to Fisher. Knight passes to Shaw. Over Sprewell. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Shaw's got his first basket.
Can't lose sight of Shaw, especially when he's in that mid-range area.
Here's Ward. He's covered by Fisher. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Over to the left wing. Fox against Johnson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Boy, this shows how tough Sprewell is. Excellent at finishing through contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And so Fisher will bring it up for Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Out tonight. Poked away. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Clock at 6. Fisher finds Fox. There's the triple. Sprewell grabs the miss. New York trails by 17. And he makes good on the layup. Sprewell's got 4 points this quarter.
Sprewell running free in the open court is a thing of beauty. He's got great quickness and really does a good job scoring in transition.
Here's Knight. Over Camby. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Lakers lead by 17. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Johnson outside. Here's Ward. Defended by Fisher. Ward, good. Ward's got 6.
That's the look you want.
Fisher outside. Knight with a screen on Johnson. The wide open look here for Fox. Nice open look, but it's no good. New York trails by 15. Pass to Johnson. 1:05 left in the first half.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Camby with the steal. Here's Sprewell. He had 13 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And you know what? In that last game, he was also all over the place on defense, mucking up the passing lanes and getting all kinds of steals, too.
Los Angeles leading by 15. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Left side, Fox. Los Angeles with another miss.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson the screen. Lets it go from deep. No good with the layup. Got it off in time. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Houston. Puts the move on. It's blocked by Shaq. Outside Harper. Got a piece of it. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Kobe against Johnson.
Latrell Sprewell. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's O'Neal.
You know, defensively, I think Ewing is one of the great intimidators. Certainly changed that shot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
Knicks ball.
The Lakers on D. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Ward. He's guarded by Harper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Connects from three-point range. Ward's got 9 points.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
O'Neal inside. He's against Ewing.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
Los Angeles, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Good on the second free throw.
He's over 7 feet tall and well north of 300 lbs. Shaq is a mountain of a man and as unique a big guy as we've had in the league in its history. But I think what makes him so special, he moves extremely well at that size.
Sprewell, that's good.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Down low, stolen by Ewing. Here's Sprewell. He's got 10. Trying to get open is Johnson, and it's Sprewell missing. Outside, Bryant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's exactly why Kobe is unstoppable. Even the aggressive defense cannot hold him back.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw is off from Bryant. New York trails by 15. Picked off in midair. Outside, Green. Rice passes to O'Neal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Patrick Ewing.
Shaq, such a beast inside, which is why defenders elect to foul him there.
Los Angeles, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
O'Neal hits them both. Here's Warren. He's got 9. Floats one up. Second change shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
So the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting one.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Kobe kicks to Rice. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. Shoots over Ewing. And O'Neal gets it to go. Shaq's got 25 points.
And so hard to cover Shaq effectively inside. He just powers through you.
New York calls timeout.
Start it.
From the inbound, Houston can't get it to go.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
From the baseline, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Kobe's got 4 this quarter.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Here's Warren, guarded by O'Neal. Here's Ewing. The rebound by Harper. Lakers leading by 18. Kobe passes to Green. Lakers passing it around. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Off with the layup. Knicks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Sprewell. 10 points for him. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. New York trails by 18. Here's Houston. Drills the three-pointer. Houston's got 12 in the game.
And to me, the pull-up almost impossible to defend, so it's really important to master that shot.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Shaq. uses the glass to finish the layup. O'Neal's got 9 points now in just the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Ward. He's got 12. Houston can't get it to go. To the paint. Here's Green. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Fires the three. Ward, good. Ward's got a pair of threes now here in the third for New York.
Displaying the range, forcing that defense to extend itself.
Bryant dishes to O'Neal. That one goes in. O'Neal's got 11 points in the quarter. And the Knicks with possession here. They trail by 16. Here's Ward. He's got 15. Sprewell, the pass to Ewing. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. And Kobe gets it to go. He's got 18.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Sprewell. 10 points for him. And he gets the bucket. Sprewell's got 12 points in the game.
And how about Sprewell mixing it up inside, getting to a high percentage look there.
Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Marcus Camby. He's checked in for New York.
Number 23, Marcus Camby.
New York trails by 16. Here's Ward. Drops in the layup for 2. Ward's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Talk about being focused. Nothing is going to distract him on offense.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Green passes to O'Neal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Johnson. Here's Camby. Pass to Johnson. It's stolen. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. Outside Harper. Green against Camby. Rejected by Camby. And they'll keep possession. Tries again. O'Neal misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Ward. He's guarded by Harper. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ward. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And the dunk by Bryant.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
And so here is New York after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Ward. The shot from the low post is good. Ward's got 13 points now in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
O'Neal misses. New York trails by 14. Here's Houston. It's blocked by Shaq. Outside Harper. Down low. Stolen by Ewing. And here's the break. Here's Ward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
You know, sometimes you have to go through the defenders. That's what he tried to do there.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Lou. To the inside, Fox. Sally's shot is good. Sally's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Here's Ward. He's got 21. Pass to Campbell. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Shoots from 14. Knicks with the rebound. Camby's got 9 rebounds now tonight. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
The shot by Horry, no good. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for New York. A 12-point game. New York moving it around. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there. Gets the front of the rim and out. And Los Angeles guys shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. To the middle. And the dunk by Horry.
Most often we see Horry camping out at the three-point line. That time, he goes right to the rim.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Here's Ward. To the paint. Here's Camby. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Lakers leading by 12. Blue passes to Horry. The Knicks pull it in. Camby's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Ward. Pass to Ewing. Here's Ward. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Camby. And the rebound collected by Horry. Horry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox with it. He's picked up by Ewing. Fox passes to Lou. They set the pick. Back to Fox. The high post shot. Count that one. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Fox, a very confident and capable mid-range shooter, and he knows his teammates believe in him from that range.
Makes it off the glass.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Lou. Hasn't made one yet. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for Los Angeles. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. Back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Lakers leading by 12. Green left side. Here's Harper. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
The defense has to be cognizant of Harper's jumper. He's a pretty reliable shooter from there.
Here's Childs. He's guarded by Harper. Wallace outside. Thomas sets a screen for Wallace. Pass to Childs. There's the 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Rice. Down low. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Childs on the wing. Wallace. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Houston. Lets it go with the 3. Kept alive.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Here's Green. The Knicks making the shot. And that's collected by Camby. Camby's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. On the wing, Wallace. He's guarded by Harper. Pass to Houston. Stolen by O'Neal. And he drives in. And Shaq with the slam.
How about the big fella Shaq getting it done on the drive? Terrific at getting all the way inside there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle. Here's Wallace. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Wallace has got 4 this quarter.
Solid team basketball, keeping the ball moving and creating a great shot.
Kobe, the pass to O'Neal. That shot missing. New York trails by 14. To the inside. Him. It's blocked by Shaq. Kobe against Thomas. Now here's Harper. Guarded closely. O'Neal is double. Stolen by Candy. Here's Houston. Over Rice. Wallace. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And New York making a change here. Ward's checked in.
Number 21, Charlie Ward.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. New York moving the ball around. Houston, the pass to Ward. Wallace outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Houston. Takes a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Harper, the pass to Rice. Shaq with it. Now Thomas defending. Shaq kicks to Rice. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. O'Neal's got 4 assists now tonight.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Here's Houston. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
He got a great look and made sure it didn't go to waste.
Pass to Shaq. Back to Harper. Over Thomas. Harper, no good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Back to Wallace. No one near him. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Kobe. Up and in on the layup. Bryant's got 10 points in just the second half.
And Kobe can score from anywhere on the floor, especially dangerous from inside.
Pass to Houston. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Shaw comes in for Kobe. And Fisher subbed in for Ron Harper. And here are the Knicks now, trailing by 17. Here's Houston. 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Fisher looking it over. On the wing, Green. Here's O'Neal. Rebound by Wallace. The Knicks shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing the best work of late. It's good. And Zo Fisher will bring it up for Los Angeles. 13-point lead. Here's O'Neal. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop. O'Neal's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Houston. Camby the screen. Shoots the 3. Houston can't get it to go.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
That's tipped. Here's Fisher. Knicks with the rebound. Camby's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Here's Houston. Sweet little floater. Houston's got 11 points here in just the second half.
On the interior, it's mandatory that you play through contact.
Fisher, the pass to O'Neal, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Knicks, Patrick Ewing's checked in for Thomas, and it's Johnson in for Wallace. New York trails by 13. Here's Ward. Pass to Johnson. Ewing with it, defended by Shaq. Shaq with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. George dishes to O'Neal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Patrick Ewing.
Look, nobody in the league can stop him one-on-one. At times, you simply have to foul Shaq.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, well, they just jump at.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bryant's checked in.
A towering presence on both ends. Ewing is a nightly double-double threat for his team.
And the first one drops.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
Both free throws good from Ewing. Los Angeles leading by 12. Inside. Oh, the jam by O'Neal!
Well, the defense tries to slow Shaq down inside, but emphasis on tries because O'Neal just too strong.
And so it's New York with it. Here's Ward. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Houston from downtown. Drills it from outside. Houston's got 14 points now in the second half.
But nothing better than knocking down the triple.
Fisher, right side. And here is Bryant. Rebounded by Ward. Ward's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Sprewell from past the arc. Here's Ewing. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Ewing's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Ewing does a nice job anticipating shot trajectories, realizing how quick to position himself on that offensive glass.
Oh, the jam by O'Neal!
Can you believe that? Human highlight reel.
New York trails by 11. Here's Ward. And Ewing out top of the key. 6 to shoot. Here's Sprewell. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And Shaq with the slam.
Have mercy on that rim, big fella. O'Neal making it happen on the fast break.
Here's Sprewell. Pass to Houston. Shoots over Kobe. Knight grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 13. Bryant the pass to O'Neal. Over Ewing. Shaq can't hit. New York shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Pass to Ward. Here's Sprewell. Jacks up a three. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's George. They get it back.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Or the pass to Sprewell. Here's Houston. Johnson with a screen on Kobe. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got 16 here in the second half.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Fisher, left side. Shaq kicks to George. No good with the triple. Here's Sprewell, defended by George. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. From about 19 feet, Ward misses. Lakers leading by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Los Angeles.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
From 7, again, Los Angeles.
If it's not here, don't nibble in the trouble. You check. Let's do it. All right, man.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.